What a January transfer window it has been, and I couldn't have got through it without the One Football app. The One Football app has everything you need, news, gossip, and everything in between. Lee, you've had the One Football app for a while now. How much do you love it?
I love it. I'm just looking at all the confirmed transfers that have been happening. It's been a very busy January for Newcastle, and the stories are still happening, and it put all the articles together, so you don't need to look anywhere else.
The link's in the description. Download the One Football app now.
Newcastle Fans TV.
Yes, hello everyone, welcome to The Last Word. This looks like a handsome boy band that has retired, except from Harry. Harry's a bit younger than me, Johnny. We're in good spirits. You would have seen the match reaction. We're all in singing spirits earlier on. The lads on the stream celebrating those goals flying in, which is a rarity, 3 goals. But this is The Last Word, and obviously we are sponsored by One Football, which you're seeing on the intro. Get it downloaded, it'll keep you up to date, and I think you'll love looking at them stats tonight. Let's begin. I'll come with you, Johnny. We'll begin as ever. We'll start with the lineups. So we're going to get run out again by another car. This always seems to happen.
We'll be all right this week.
We'll begin with the lineups with the tune. There was only one change, which was forced because Dummett was injured and Matt Targett come in. Were you surprised not to see Dan Burn or Bruno Guimarães, if I pronounced that right?
I didn't know what Eddie Howe was going to go with, because obviously we saw Newcastle beat Leeds, and I think he had to go with a similar side to that. I can understand Dan Burn coming in, maybe for Jamaal Lascelles, because he did come with an injury. He did come off with an injury rather. Again, Guimarães, we wanted to see him start. I'm just going to say Bruno.
Yeah, all them chance.
But to be honest, I think Eddie Howe got a spot on tonight. I think Joelinton had to play, just because he's so vital for us in that midfield role. I was happy. I was pretty much happy with the team, but the defence I wasn't too sure on. But I thought, to a man, Newcastle were absolutely superb tonight.
Yeah, we'll talk about performances later. Harry, we'll look at Everton. Mm-hmm. I wasn't scared.
Nah, and I wasn't surprised either. I didn't think they would make too many changes because they won 4-1 in the FA Cup. Everyone's talking about Ali and Van der Beek. I didn't think they would play because they've just won 4-1. They've just pumped Brentford. But I wasn't scared, really, no. It's pretty standard, really. Andros Townsend on the wing and Demarai Gray. They didn't really look a threat. Gordon looked like he had something in him, but up until we equalised, they didn't have anything after that.
Do you think, we'll not talk too much about Everton, sorry Everton fans, this is us celebrating, these are in deep shit. Do you think a couple of those changes in the first half disrupted them?
Definitely, and it definitely stopped them making further changes as the game progressed. Listen, I'm not sure, to be fair, that obviously it's going to disrupt them, but they've brought on a £40 million signing that they've just, you cannot blame too much on injuries when you've got substitutes like that to bring on. I think the left back,
Braithwaite.
Yeah, Branthwaite, he struggled, didn't he?
I thought he did
He's
as
younger
well.
than me.
We're not ageism here.
Can I just add that, right? Dele Alli, Donny van der Beek, what did they do tonight? They were absolutely shocking. Dele Alli should have been sent off, by the way, of that challenge on Joelinton right at the end. But as well, Dominic Calvert-Lewin wasn't even used tonight because of those 2 injuries early on today, and that's brilliant to see from a Newcastle fan point of view.
Yeah, because he's got the better of Lascelles the last couple of years. Johnny, I'll come to you then. Talk to me about that first half.
I thought the atmosphere was amazing, by the way, but the first 20-25 minutes, as I just said in the match reaction with Harry, I thought both teams, it was a bit scrappy in certain places. I thought Everton looked a little bit more prominent in the final third. Newcastle only really had that scuff shot from Shelby, and then obviously the big goal for Everton. It was a strong challenge from John Joe Shelby. I think 10 years ago that probably wouldn't even been given as a foul, but nowadays it was a foul and a yellow card. If it is a foul, I've not seen it back.
I was concerned. I was very concerned. It looked like a scissor from behind. I know he didn't go in with his feet, but he comes either side of the. I was very concerned.
It's a strong challenge. It's a strong challenge. Maybe it's a foul, but it's a strong challenge. But look, it's just pinball, isn't it? Really, and it comes back out to Mason Holgate, who hits a shot off the line, and unfortunately, as it's hit off the line, it hits Jamaal Lascelles, who can do nothing about it. Unfortunately, in Newcastle are 1-0 down. But Lee, what a response! What a response!
Yeah, you want a goal quick, didn't you? And Harry? Obviously, it's at the other end. Where are we sitting today?
East Stand.
You got a good view of it?
Yeah, cracking.
Someone's earning.
Yeah,
Dad?
Brilliant bowling by Trippier, wasn't it? Brilliant set piece. Lascelles hits the bar and bounced off Holgate, doesn't it? Brilliant.
It's like a reverse, isn't it, from the two
yeah,
of them,
exactly.
Isn't it? But it's a perfect time to score.
Yeah,
straight away.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for much better. Importantly, it was important to get into half-time level, obviously, but to hit back within 1.5 minutes, however long it was, brilliant. It just shows the character of the group, really, doesn't it? And how Eddie Howe's got them all united and playing together. Yeah,
and we went into half time, and I have to say the Everton fans were very, very quiet tonight. And you know, there's this not rivalry, but the blue side for Liverpool, the other blue side of Liverpool didn't really see us as, didn't like us, did they?
They don't like us. They've got a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I'm sure they've got a few.
Not
chips
tonight, they have.
They've got a few chips on the shoulder tonight. I couldn't be bothered going away back to Merseyside at 4 o'clock in the morning, but.
It's not that far. You ever been in my car? It's only 2 hours in my car.
Well, allegedly. But yeah, I don't know why, but I'm sure they'll be buzzing with the fact that Newcastle have done them tonight.
You're an extra hospital. I must stress for people who don't watch our videos much. That's about the 4th police/ambulance that's gone past. So we're coming in the second half, and I thought we went up in a gear, and we didn't even see Everton threaten Dubravka. Let's be honest, we said it off camera, we said it in the match reaction. Everton was shocking tonight, and they've got to be really worried. Everton fans, let me know in the comments what you feel about your season's Lampard the man. But Johnny, we went up a notch.
We did, we stepped it up a gear, and it was interesting at half time because I didn't really want half time to end because Newcastle were just kind of getting to their ascendancy. But first 10 minutes we kept on going from the first end of the first half, and we were rewarded with a goal from Ryan Fraser. It was fantastic build-up play.
ASM.
ASM, we've obviously got the crossing, but Chris Wood was involved, Joe Linton was involved, ASM was involved. ASM, fantastic cross, you can't work him out. He's just so quick in the head that defenders can't work him out, even fans can't work him out. I don't even think himself, he knows himself what he's doing half the time. But a lovely cross, no chance of Pickford, his little arms just couldn't reach that cross.
He got some stick tonight, didn't he?
He did, especially in the Gallagher, but yeah, it was met by Ryan Fraser, who just managed to toe poke it in, just had enough to get past Seamus Coleman on the line, and Newcastle deserved it. Newcastle were by far the better team at 2-1, and apart from that free kick from Richarlison on the edge of the box, which was blocked twice, Newcastle were really, really comfortable tonight.
We were so good, Harry, and as I say, Everton was shocking tonight, and that's without doubt Newcastle's best performance this season by quite a country mile, and no doubt the atmosphere that's the best as well. Well, obviously you've seen some clips as we've been talking. Stay tuned at the end where we've got obviously all the fans clapping off the pitch. I'm going to save that for you till the last. But Harry, as Johnny says, Everton didn't threaten, and there's a chance Trippier over the wall, kind of like Ryan Taylor over the wall all over again. When the free kick came, did you expect him? Because Targett was looking at it, so was John Joe.
Yeah, I did, because there's only one man for the job. Like, he takes him for England. Like,
in that position.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, actually at the time, he's taken one like this just 5-10 yards further in for England, and he's scored in the World Cup semi-final. So you couldn't pick a better man for the job. Obviously, Targett and Shelby are going to fancy it. They're going to have a look. They're going to want to take it, but you're not taking it off Kieran Trippier, are you? You're not, especially after that as well.
A great goal, but also, Harry, because we're the highest for letting Leeds slip in the league. Mm-hmm. It was important to go on and get that third goal and just kill the game off.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. We had to do that. We obviously, as you say, we struggled with Leeds, and we held on well against Leeds with the 1-0 win. But yeah, we had to get that second goal, and it shows improvement for me. Like, it just gives me confidence. It's giving me a lot more confidence that we're going to stay up now, because they're proving that they can do things that they couldn't before. They're learning from the mistakes. It's a lot more promising, and it's brilliant that we can go on and get two. We can get 3 goals. Brilliant.
Yeah, and then towards the end of the game, obviously we'll start to play on the counter and trying to get Johnny's nudging us because I want the goal highlights up. We'll hear from Eddie Howe. Here he is.
Lots of different things. I think coming back from a goal down, the spirit in the group, the togetherness, the fight shown on the pitch, and the quality at times as well, because I thought second half we created a lot of chances, and it was a little bit nervy at the end because you're desperate for the points, but we had a 2-goal cushion, and that was nice because we haven't had that for a while. Yeah, massive relief, I think, from everyone connected with the club. I mean, again, the atmosphere today was just electric. can't thank the supporters enough, and hopefully they enjoyed what they saw today. I thought they saw a team that was fully committed, playing with heart and some quality as well. Yeah, it's a big result, I think, for us, because it's back-to-back wins. Those consecutive wins in the Premier League, they're rare, but you've got to try and get them, because it can elevate your status, it can change the mood around the club, and now we go into another home game where we're desperate to back that up again, and we have to stay very calm and level, but focused now on our next game.
Right, so that was Eddie Howe, optimistic, pleased, happy, like all of us are. And I want to bring up the league table because it looks rather, well, it's not rather sexy.
Better.
It looks better. It looks better, Johnny. We've dragged Everton right into it now, and the results have gone our way, including in League One. But results have all gone our way.
Yeah, look, apart from Manchester United being Manchester United, unfortunately, and not doing a job against anybody else, it's almost the perfect night for Newcastle. You know, West Ham beating Watford, and Newcastle beating Everton. Everton are in a relegation battle now. It also brings Leeds back into it. Norwich take on Crystal Palace tomorrow. Not a given that Norwich are going to win that game, but it looks a lot more rosy now. I'm not going to say there's completely no pressure on Newcastle against Aston Villa. However, fireworks setting off as Newcastle just win their first home game of 2022. There you go. That's the tweet. But no, in all seriousness, if Newcastle get a point against Aston Villa on Sunday, we would have taken 4 points from 2 games. It's important that we just keep that momentum going. I think there were so many good performances by so many players tonight that everybody's fighting to get into that starting 11. You know, we've seen Bruno come on at the end. We've seen Jacob Murphy hit the post. We just need people to be fighting for the shirt, and when you see performances like that, that is exactly what you want to see, because that will keep you up. That passion, that fight, that desire, playing for the badge. You know, everyone says, it's all about the money for Newcastle. Watch that 90 minutes. Seriously, watch that 90 minutes.
It was one-sided.
It was so one-sided. Newcastle United wanted to win that game. And you know what I liked as well? As soon as we had a 1-1, you could have celebrated and gone, get in, it's fantastic. John Joe Shelby running to get the ball, get it back to the halfway line. Right, come on, let's get this winner. We'll celebrate properly. And we did celebrate properly when Ryan Fraser and Kieran Trippier scored. So, yeah, look, perfect night in terms of the results, just about. Bloody hell, Cheltenham Town, eh? Well done to them.
We'll get Harry in shock, because Harry's about 6'6". What do you make of Bruno? Obviously, the crowd were shouting for him, and he does that little trick. I've got it on video here. You'll see it, that little trick on the corner flag, and takes the piss a little bit.
Yeah, no, brilliant. He looked up for it straight away. Obviously, he's going to be with the crowd chanting for him, as you'll see. Brilliant. He did that little trick. He played ASM through, nearly got an assist there, where ASM goes one-on-one with Pickford, cuts inside, and Pickford saves it with his leg. His arms wouldn't be big enough, would they?
There was an inflatable dinosaur going around. Did you say that, Johnny?
I did. It was me, wasn't it?
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no. Listen, Bruno was obviously we only saw 5 minutes, but of what we've seen of him, he looks brilliant.
He's world class. He's so good. He's so good, isn't he? Look at that back heel. Oh, the Gallagher in the corner going mental, man. It was unreal.
No, because obviously he's only now on the lads a few days. Does he start on Sunday?
I don't think he will. I think you pretty much have a unchanged.
Said that about Lascelles, though, didn't you?
I did. I think I did. I think it'll be an unchanged 11. Bar Matt Targett, who's ineligible against his parent club, so you'll probably see Javier Manquillo probably come in at left back.
Dan Burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
Did you notice that was played? That was on before.
That was class as well. I've never ever enjoyed that song so much in my life now. No, I don't know. Dan Burn maybe. Javier Manquillo. It's a good debate to have, isn't it? But it's nice that we've got a couple of players fighting for a position, and you know, look, just keep this going. Let's get another win. Come on, let's beat Villa. It'd be nice to beat Villa, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because me and Carl have got a history with Villa. We'll save that until after the game. What did you make of Matt Targett?
I thought he was
solid.
Solid, yeah. Solid's the right word. Yeah, nothing special, nothing spectacular for me, but defensively solid. He had a few good moments, to be fair, spotting the runs and a nice interception when Everton trying to play it cross field. Yeah, pretty solid debut. Yeah.
I don't think anything got past him. Loads of players there we could mention, and we want to know who's your man in the match, because you could pick tons, 4 or 5. Let us know, and you know we come out here, and me and Johnny most of the time. Harry pops along, and Sam when he's up. Most of the time it's defeats, and it feels good. Enjoy it. Well, I say that every time we win, just take the moment, because we didn't win many. But with that team and that performance, proud to be a Newcastle fan tonight. I'm sure all of us are.
Well done, Eddie Howe tonight, by the way. You must mention Eddie Howe today as in terms of the managing point of view. Got it tactically spot on today. he didn't have to really use the substitutions until late on, which is good, I suppose, looking at the game plan. But we have always asked, in terms of the manager, whatever gets told by the top, try and replicate it on the pitch. And if that's replicated week in, week out, performances like that, win, lose or draw, well, to be honest, we're not going to lose as many games, we're not going to draw as many games, we're not going to lose stupid games like that if we keep on performing that. I know it's just one game and I don't want to get ahead of myself, but you know, like if it's not hard. A good work ethic, 50-odd thousand Geordies, you know, shouting their mouths off, just saying, come on, give us everything you've got. Look at the result tonight. Perfect.
So we're going to leave you with the fans, because the atmosphere, without a shadow of a doubt, was the best tonight. Like, as I said earlier, if you weren't there, you've missed a treat tonight. Take a look at this. Smash that like, everyone. From us three. Ta-da.